Did you see Robert Downey Jr.'s back in the spotlight?
Yeah.
Both you guys see that?
Yep.
Why? Why is he back in the
Snake.
spotlight?
I would assume Snake.
Because he's born 1965, the year of the snake, and this is 2025, the year of the snake. So he's supposed to play what character now?
Dr. Doom.
So again, we have a snake, and by the way, his character, Iron Man, which he played, was killed in 2019, the year of the pig. So
crazy.
what do we have here? Listen to this. What do we have here? We have someone who was a snake who died on screen in 2019, his enemy year, and was reborn.
Audio's good, bro?
And was reborn in the next snake year. By the way, you guys remember someone called Darth Vader? That character came out in 1977, the year of the snake, and it died in 1983, the year of the pig. You like how that works?
Give me this mic.
What? This mic ain't working?
I think it's once.
This mic's not working?
I got all these. I got all of them.
We good?
Perfect.
There we go.
There we
Why
go.
we change mics?
No, this is way better.
All right.
Whatever. And I'm in the flow, bro. I know the flow, man.
They gotta hear you, bro. They gotta hear you, bro.
God damn. So no one heard what I had to say?
Yeah, we heard it.
Okay,
Like
I
you
was
said,
about
it's
to
just-
say, man.
No, see, your mic was off earlier, but it's good now.
Oh, it was on.
Okay, listen, man. I'm an old man. I'm not gonna rehearse that. I don't do the same dance twice, man. So I will say this, man. I was just gonna break it down. Snake, pig, enemy signs. We'll get to that. But brother, if they want to call in, if they want a super chat, or if they want a voiceover, what do they do, brother?
Guys, this is pretty simple. If you want to get a reading from Gary directly with text, $98. If you want to actually get TTS, you can do that for $125 at freshstart.tv. But if you want to call into the show directly, talk to him and us as well, you can do it by donating on his actual channel for $200, sorry, $198, and as well, put the last four of your phone number there on the super chat. So again, for actual readings on text only, super chat $98. For TTS, which is text to speech, you can do $125, or you can do super chats for $198 on actual YouTube as well. With last four of your phone number there in the super chat.
Let's go to some super chats. And by the way, I want to say this. Before we even got in here, someone told me, yo, we already have a super chat in there.
Yes.
I want to just say thank you, because I have a huge ego and you helped make it bigger today. So much appreciated. Let's go, man. Someone read it off.
And her name is Jess.
What's up, Jess?
Shout out to Jess. Single mom with a boy, Australian. My date of birth is 5/21/1983. Her son's is 03.
Hold on. 5/21/1983.
Yes.
So that's an 11 life path. And what that basically means is that's someone who's extremely emotional. So anyone who's an 11, their main goal in life is to control their emotions and not let their emotions control them. Like, for instance, did you know that most of the people who commit school shootings, like Columbine, Sandy Hook, are 11 life paths?
Damn.
And by the way, what was that United Healthcare guy?
The David, I forgot.
Mungini, what was his name?
Luigi Mangione.
Okay, so he was born 5/6/1998. That's an 11. So again, someone who couldn't control their emotions is a detriment to society. But there's always a flip side. And the flip side's real simple. Kanye West is an 11. He was on top of it, but now, would you say Kanye's emotional as hell?
Yeah, he's emotional.
And again, that's an 11 life path. But then you got Tony Robbins. You got a guy like John F. Kennedy, was born on the 20th. Barack Obama, the best mouthpiece in politics since John F. Kennedy. 8/4/1961. So people who are 11s have the charisma, but they have to control their emotions. When it comes down to you, I'm sad to say this because I don't want to give people bad news, but you're born in 83. 83 is the year of the pig, and quite frankly, pigs are not having good years. When it comes to Elon Musk losing $150 billion, when it comes down to Wes Watson facing charges, when it comes down to Hooters established in the pig year, losing business, you see this over and over and over. So my advice to you is this is not something you can beat. This is something you have to basically lay low this year. What else did you want to know?
All right, her son's as well is 03/27/2018.
03/27, March 27th?
Yep, 2018.
Okay. So what we have there is a good-looking kid. That's what it comes down to. So when people have that 5 energies, what that 5 is, it's basically about someone who's going to be a traveler, someone who's going to be very open to different things, someone who is going to be pretty much very attractive to the opposite sex. And the trap that a lot of 5s fall into is basically being able to do whatever they want with the opposite sex, and that leads to a whole bunch of things, so it is what it is. Let's go to the next person.
All right, 1 second. She also mentioned that she knows she's going to be is a bad year for her. Let's see here.
The man is tough.
Yeah, she says, I know I need to stay low this year, but X is a rooster and making mine and son's life very hard past year and a half. Okay.
Well, it's not going to get any easier this year. See, here's the thing. As a numerologist and astrologer, we don't know exactly what's going to happen that's going to be negative in the enemy year. It could be an injury. It could be losing money. It could be family. Yeah. Sometimes it is. But when it comes down to it, you just expect negativity in your negative year. So what do? You lay low. You basically lay low. That's what you have to do in your enemy year. Lay low because you can't beat your enemy year. Napoleon tried to beat his enemy year. Didn't work out for him. Hitler tried to beat his enemy year. He got his ass whooped in 1943. Hiya. Saddam Hussein got his ass whooped in 2003, his enemy year. So again, dictators have tried to beat enemy years. They got their asses whooped. Do not be a statistic. It is what it is. You know, one of the most important things in society is breastfeeding.
I agree.
One of the most important things you can do as a father is earn enough money to make sure the mother of your child, and let's hope she's not a baby mama. Let's hope she's a wife. So the mother of your child actually stays at the home and breastfeeds the kids. Because what that studies have shown is that increases IQ by about 9 to 10 points. Yeah. That is huge.
Yes.
Increasing IQ levels to that level. So think about it. Instead of kids being breastfed nowadays, they're not getting breastfed as formula. So that's minus 10 points right there. Yep. They're putting fluoride in the water system. It's minus 10 points right there. And you motherfuckers wonder why we have so many Democratic voters. They're dumb as fuck. You understand?
Yeah.
Even the diets of the moms, you know, they say they highly advise you not to eat sweets when you're pregnant because it increases the likelihood of a child turning gay if you're eating sweets. Yeah, I'm for real. Looking into the study, and it's interesting because it shows why Hershey's chocolate, etc., all of them are able to promote to pregnant women. Wow. Because it helps, you know, promote a type. I mean, your child has a better chance of being gay from having a sweet diet.
That's crazy. All right,
that's some crazy shit.
Yeah, it is. It's not. Yeah,
is that true though, bro?
Yeah. Sweets can actually increase the likelihood of a female giving birth to a gay child. And sweets are heavily marketed.
Where are these studies at, bro?
I have to see. I could pull it up myself right now.
Where are these studies at, yo?
Bro, you know what it is?
You're telling me if I get my pregnant wife an ice cream, they might turn out to
like excessive. If it's excessive, so you know how women have their cravings.
Bro, you know what it is, bro? No. Hold on. Think about this. You know what it is, brother? All that alcohol, espresso martinis. Yeah, all those crazy sweet drinks, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That's what it is, man.
Yo, chat, you believe this shit?
Yep.
You believe this shit or stop trying to sell you a dream, bro?
Hey, man. Dream. It's truth is stranger than fiction.
You never know, bro.
9/24/1996. We have a person who's a 4 life path, a rat born on the 24th. So here's the first thing I'm going to tell anyone born on the 24th, 15th, 6th. Real estate. That is what people with those type of birthdays should do. Real estate. Real estate is something people with 6 energy do very well with. Another thing people with 6 energy do well with is basically having family businesses. Now, for most people, I'd say family business is a bad idea, man. Listen, you already got to deal with your wife at the house. You don't want to deal with her at work, too. Trust me on that, man. But when it comes down to it, you know, family businesses work for people with certain birthdays. That's one of them. Now, next year is the year of the horse. You're born in the year of the rat. Guess what, brother? That's your enemy year coming up.
Damn.
So when it comes down to it, this year, next 9 months, prepare as much as you can. Be like that squirrel that, you know, is hibernating with those nuts, bro. Yeah. You got to make sure you have a big bag. If you can afford to take next year off, do it. That's like one of the beautiful things about having money, man. If you have a bag and you know your enemy year is coming, bye-bye. You ever hear of a football player by the name of Andrew Luck? Andrew Luck was born 1989, year of the snake. He retired in 2019 when he was still able to play the game at a high level. Why? Yep. His enemy year was coming. He knew it. He didn't want to get injured. He enjoyed his quality of life. I'm out. That's what you people should be doing as well. So when your enemy year is coming, right now, prepare. You're a 4 life path, brother. Work. Put in the work, because as a 4 life path, there is no other way to make it. And by the way, if you want to be a criminal, tell him again. Tell him again, brother.
I'm a 4 life path. You telling the truth.
You cannot make it any other way without. How many times you post a day, Dom?
Man, it's like 20, 30, 40. And I post 4 times more than anyone in my competition just to get the same results. So you have to put the work in. You have
to outwork people as a 4. That is my advice to you, my friend. We got another one coming?
It's Mario, 7/23, 1989. I'm currently talking to someone who has a birthday of 5/25, 1984. What's your thought on this? Nigga start coughing, bro. Damn.
Okay.
Yo, I need Undertaker, man.
I need to, because you said she's born at 5/25 and I cannot tell a lie, I need to tell you a story, bro.
Oh, shit.
It's about 2015, and I do numerology readings. I've been doing this for decades now, and I had 4 numerology readings that day, and it was all about with men who divorced or left a woman. One phone call was from Australia, another one was from Europe, 2 were in the United States, and they all dumped a woman born 5/25.
Yeah.
The chances of me having a phone call with 4 different people around the world born on 5/25 was in the billions, bro. In the billions. And here's the thing. I was having an issue with a 5/25 in my group, and I threw her out. And to this day, she's the craziest fucking bitch I've ever met in my life. So there is one birthday in GG33 that's banned for women, and it's 5/25 because they some crazy motherfuckers, man.
Damn.
Having said that, my friend, if you love her, do what you do, okay? Good luck to you. What year was she born again? Let's look at the numerology.
He needs to run, bro. Sounds like he needs to get away fast.
Yeah, bro. I'm looking at the numerology. I'm sorry, man. I can't. Listen, if you marry her, it'll be a mistake.
Damn.
You know, listen, I'm not trying to cook anybody, bro. I'm not trying to cook anyone. People are donating money. But listen, if you're going to donate money, I'm going to tell you, don't do it. Run, motherfucker, run.
Hold on. What you just said, bro, could save him, I want to say what?
Yeah.
Thousands of dollars because
Save his life,
marrying
bro.
the wrong woman, bro,
Should destroy
and she
you.
divorces you, you're right, destroyed. And a lot of guys think, okay, you know what? I'll be different. I'll be the change in the world that needs to be here for her.
Yeah.
And she's also a rat. She's extremely manipulative. And guess what? She's a 7 Lifepath. Most likely smarter than you.
Damn.
She's going to get you, bro. So she probably got that body you like. So I understand why. But brother, no, she's a very intelligent woman. Do not play games with this one. It is what it is. I won't lie, bro.
Yeah.
I won't lie, bro. 5/25. I banned that birthday for females in GG33. I want to explain something. I'm from a certain ethnicity who likes money, okay? And for me to ban someone and say no to money, that means something, bro. 5/25 is crazy as fucking fuck.